I'm Janine.
Janine, nice to meet you. I'm Daryl.
Nice to meet you. So, let's get down to business.
Absolutely. So I'm here on behalf of Jones and Jones. We are a real estate company. We specialize in acquisitions of commercial and residential properties. We're interested in the Bullard House, and we'd like to go ahead and pick that up into our portfolio.
And I'm representing the Bullard House.
Awesome.
The thing is, we do have minimum requirements. They would want the houses to stay up. What do you plan on doing with the houses?
So as of now, the intent of the house or the use of the space is unclear from the company. We are looking at the history of the homes and just taking that into consideration before making any decisions as far as development with the property. We've just basically found a gem and a diamond in the rough, and we want it on our portfolio.
It has that beautiful garden.
Absolutely.
And we have been talking to a couple of other realtors, trying to see who would. We just want to find out what their intention is with the property. It's very important to our clients that the houses remain basically, and they want basically to be like the good old days for them.
So what are you guys looking to do? What's the family wanting for the houses? What are for the acquisition?
Well,
what's their stance?
For the area, they would really love to keep these houses up there, and we're a little lenient about what could be done around it, but for the most part, we would love to keep the historic value and keep a little part of downtown,
So are you guys planning to contribute to any of the development costs for the upkeep of those homes? Or you all are requesting for the seller the buyer rather, to develop the properties just for the interest of the family, correct?
We can pretty much talk about that because we are able to share the costs, but also we want to know where it's going and how it's going to be treated, and we can help out if it's to what we want to happen.
Okay. I'm not really sure as to what the property will be used for. We definitely want to acquire the property. What were you guys offering the property on the market at?
It's currently valued at around $17 million.
17 million?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My superiors are definitely ready to move forward with the acquisition. If you guys are ready to make a deal today, we're ready to offer $20 million right now, no questions asked, and we can, get the thing get it moving.
Would it be straight cash or just?
It would be an all cash offer, no contingencies. $20 million, deal is done.
Okay. The thing is, my client would really want to have the houses to remain. At least the facade would be nice.
So what I can disclose to you is that the homes will be the original layouts of the property, of the acreage will remain the same. Physical characteristics will of course change with the times, but the overall idea of the property will remain the same.
So are you talking about the idea with the garden, driveway, and the building, or are you talking about knocking down the building and?
So again, I'm not sure what the specifics of what the remodel will look like. I know that a few of the details from the original property will remain the same as far as the infrastructure of the layouts. Of course, the landscaping, things like that. So, of course, it'll have a lot of the charm from the previous years, but it does need to be brought up to the current times.
And that does make sense because, this was built in a different decade or a different century now.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's obviously lots of renovations that need to go into, into effect to make this a smart purchase for us.
Yes. And see, right now we have one of the owner of the downtown realty. She is wanting the house to stay the same, and it would look kind of embarrassing if she didn't. if it didn't stay. And we also have one of the other shareholders is one of the sons, and he would really like it to be the same. So you have no idea what they're gonna do with it.
I have no clue.
And you don't know if they're gonna tear down the whole thing.
Again, I know that the infrastructure is going to remain the same, but the face of the properties will, of course, be modified to bring it up until the times while still keeping that classic charm to it. And as well as the lots, the fountain, the overall setup will be the same.
Okay, so grass will stay grass, and
yeah, the entire property is going to remain the same way that it's positioned. There just needs to be updates to the lot. Of course, those renovations, we can't go back 100 years and buy back the same bricks and things like that to make those houses renewed. So we're going to have to do some updates where they're required.
There are ways to work around the bricks, though. Like as something we've done with other clients, their renovations are very easy to do with historic properties.
Okay, perfect. Well, we'll be open to receiving that information. Hopefully it could guide us in our remodeling.
Okay.
Perfect. So does the 20 million suffice for you guys? What are you guys looking for?
The most important thing is the keeping it, but you're offering 20 million cash straight up. Well, another one of the major shareholders actually of the Bullard one is the oldest son, and if y'all were to tear it down and remodel it, he would like to have one of the houses for himself.
Okay, so you guys have a lot of requests and demands for the property. We, as a company coming in from the outside, you guys have a property on the market. We're ready to make a deal. All of the contingencies that you guys have as far as the facade of the property, an owner wanting to remain on that property, that poses a concern for us. So I am not prepared to offer you guys the full amount of 20 million if those things have to remain the same. I think you said your list price was at 18 million or 17. We're definitely going to have to come to terms if those are some of the things that are, going to be thrown upon us or bestowed upon us as the new owners of the property. It is a bit, unusual or unconventional rather to have so many requests from a seller of a property for the new owners.
This is a historic center.
Right, and you guys have been having it for many years. It's been going from development to development. So, we're prepared to offer you guys a very substantial amount just to get it off of your hands. Again, I've expressed that the intent of the property is unclear at this moment. We do not know what the future will lie for this property. The only thing that I can advise you and that I've seen with my own eyes is that the initial structure will remain the same.
Okay. Just the whole. So 20 million to walk away without any strings attached.
No strings attached. I think that extra 3 million will definitely, cushion your gears for, anything,
And at least it would look kind of, this layout would be the same.
Absolutely. That's what I can assure you, that this layout will definitely look the same.
Okay.
It's just going to be a bit
It
more
might have
modern.
different walls. Okay. Because we do have another person that's looking at it, and they can pretty much guarantee that the facade will stay the same, and they will actually redo the whole garden area.
Can they guarantee you 20 million? All cash right now?
That is a thing right there.
I definitely would advise you to, contact your partners and see if that 20 million will, that extra $3 million would, make up a difference for any uncertainties that you guys may be feeling with our company. But, we came here today to make a deal. We offered you guys a very hefty payout, and we're ready to close immediately.
Okay. I think we do have a deal
Okay, perfect.
for
Awesome. Pleasure doing business with
Pleasure
you
doing
today,
business with
Janine.
you.
Alrighty. Great.